All right, let's see if this works. I tried to post a video last week, and every time I started recording, I got interrupted by a phone call or something like that, so it didn't exactly work out. So let's try this again. This is the end of week 17, so I'm doing 16 and 17 updates. I started at 262 on August 5th, my pre-op diet. Day of surgery, August 13th, 2018, I was 256.2. At the end of week 16, I was at 211. That was a 2-pound loss for that week. And today, the end of week 17, I am at 209.0, another 2-pound loss, which I'm very excited about. Pretty happy with those results. 2 pounds a week is great. I have unfortunately slacked a bit on my protein. I'm getting a decent amount, but I'm not getting the full amount that I should be. My hair is definitely starting to thin out a little bit. I'm noticing more when I wash it and pull it through. Can't really tell yet. I can feel it. I mean, I can feel that it's thinner, but everybody says that they really just can't tell by looking at it. What else is going on? I have incorporated some no sugar added fruit cups to my diet. If I can't get my hands on, regular fruit, the fruit cups are really great because they're the perfect size and they're already cut up and all that. That has really helped with my constipation issue, which in week 16 was horrible. Let me tell you, this is going to be TMI. So I'm warning you right now, TMI. But I was so constipated. I'm 45 years old, so hemorrhoids happen. Let me tell you, the biggest freaking hemorrhoid I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was not pretty or fun at all. It was horrible. Taken care of now, but man, that constipation is no joke. My 1 cup of coffee a day wasn't cutting it, but then fruit sounded good, added some of that in, and some differences the last few weeks. I have noticed that I am more hungry than I was before, which I don't really like. I really like the fact that I really wasn't hungry for the first time in I don't know how long. It felt good not to be hungry, but now I'm getting hungry, which is okay. I still don't overdo it. I don't know if it's the holidays or if it's definitely probably stress. I felt a little more snacky, but my stepdad is fantastic, and he has been making me some no sugar treats to help with like the snacky peanut butter. I've had a thing for peanut butter. And he made these really, really good peanut butter cookies with sugar substitute, which I've really enjoyed. I still, if I want something sweet or snacky, I take a spoonful of peanut butter and eat it, and that seems to help a lot. We went to the outlet mall to do some Christmas shopping, and I discovered that the Lindt chocolate now has no sugar added chocolate bars. Yes, I got one. I got a dark chocolate and I got a milk chocolate. And I eat like one little square at a time. And that's it. Just enough to taste. Pretty good. Not bad. Let's see. Workout. I've been going to the gym more regularly. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my normal days. And then the weekend, I'm moving around all the time. I mean, we're always busy on the weekend because I do work full time. So I needed to, I don't know where where I was going with that. Sorry, sidetracked it. I'm driving to work. Anyways, working out 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Weekends, I move around a lot because that's when we get all of our errands done, because I work full-time during the week. I think that's what I was trying to say. So that's been going pretty good. I need to get some like real routines down. I'm down over 50 pounds. And I'm noticing skin, like it's getting loose, you know, and I'm noticing parts of my body I really need to tighten up. Pants are becoming an issue because I still have a belly and I have an apron. I don't know, those lucky bitches that don't end up getting an apron after surgery. There's one beautiful woman I follow. I love her to death. I love watching her stuff. She's always at the gym and jump roping, and oh my gosh, she's great. And I don't think that woman has an apron. And man, she was like 300 pounds. And let me tell you, she looks friggin' fantastic. And she has a kid. But I don't see like the apron on her. I'm sure she has some loose skin, but my apron is pretty bad. I have really bad stretch marks. I always have. And I have really bad elasticity in my skin. Always have. It's never really bounced back at all. So I'm going to definitely have to have a tummy tuck because of that flap of skin. But now my pants, I'm in a 16 and 14, and actually I put on a size 12 jean and it fit, but they looked like they ran really, really, really big. I mean, that could have been like a misprint, so they're more of like a 14. And they're fitting in, you know, the waist and stomach area, but like right underneath my butt, pants are getting really baggy. So I think I really need to build my butt because it's kind of flat. I'm sorry this is so shaky. I'm driving to work. I'm trying to multitask. So I really need to do that because I'm having an issue finding pants. Now, like the jeggings or the skinny pants, those seem to work pretty well because the legs are thinner and so they, you know, they hug in all the right places. Dress pants for work, I guess the legs can be a little fuller and it doesn't really matter, but my husband mentioned, man, those are getting big on you. I'm like, no, they fit in the waist pretty well. I went to Victoria's Secret this weekend, which I don't usually do unless it's for my daughter, unless they're having a really, really good underwear sale, because one, it's only recently that I've been able to wear their stuff. And two, I'm cheap, all right? Between my husband and I, we have 6 kids. And I work for a nonprofit. He's a firefighter. So, you know, we don't have a lot of money to just throw around at all. So Victoria's Secret is a treat for us. And I went and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try on their bras. Never been able to wear their bras. Well, I'm able to wear their bras now, which I'm super excited about because they're really nice. And I've noticed my bras, man. That's an issue. You know, you can go to the thrift store and you can get pants and shirts and stuff. And, you know, during this process, you can get away pretty cheaply, you know, with clothes as rapidly as you lose it. You know, I mean, there's no sense in buying anything expensive or fancy when in a couple weeks you're going to be out of it. I mean, that's my take. If you've got the money to do that, then, you know, have at it, do whatever. But me, no, I really don't. So, I try to get things as cheaply as I can and make things last as long as I can. But the bras at Victoria's Secret are great. And you don't think about bras. You know, they're so big now and, you know, they're expensive. And, you know, you to go cheap on a bra isn't great. You know, it really isn't that great to go cheap on a bra. So, yeah, I got one because they were having a sale and my daughters were getting stuff and I'm like, oh. So they said, you know, you really just need to get one. So I did. And I love it. It's great. So that was an accomplishment. Crossing my legs a lot lately, which I love. Every time I cross them, I'm like, oh, look at that, I can cross my legs. Pretty well overall. Like I said, there are a lot of things that are still frustrating. Like, it's been a hell of a couple weeks. Lots of car issues with our cars. Lots of, like, just personal stuff that, my racing through my mind. And my go-to was always food, and I can't do that anymore. So, just trying to deal with that. I'm really contemplating maybe going to a therapist after the first of the year. I've heard a lot of people doing that to just kind of help. Because obviously I was overeating for a reason. I was overweight my whole life for a reason. I do believe genetics plays a big role, and hormones, which I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and insulin resistance. So I know that played a role, but there are also other things too. The way you deal with things through food. And I think that's one of my issues. So I need to kind of work on that stuff. I think that's about it. Meeting some new people on I'm on Facebook on a Michigan bariatric site, and meeting some people and some people that are just having the surgery, and that's pretty cool. My husband is now calling me a skinny mini because I'm really starting to show and get down there, so that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's it. I'm rambling now, but that's what I do. And if nobody watches this, I really don't care. This is for me. I'm doing these videos for me so I can look back later and see where I was at what point. And why do my eyebrows look so weird? This one looks like it's way up, and this one looks like it's way down. Is it the camera? Because they don't look that way when I look in the mirror. That's so weird. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to be looking at my eyebrows all day long, wondering what the hell is going on. Anyways. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you next week.